Waking up was tough, but he was able to pull himself out of bed, getting up and going to the bathroom downstairs before heading back up to get changed. He heard the bell downstairs ring, showing that Sujiro had arrived, and after he was changed he also headed down to see the man waiting with a plate of curry and a cup of coffee on the counter, seemingly for him. Here, before you go to school, have some breakfast. Just try and finish it before the customers start coming in, the man told him. Naruto, a bit unsure about curry and coffee for breakfast, but decided to not look a gift horse in the moo. As he took his first bite, he was honestly surprised by the complexity of the curry, it being like no other curry he's had before. Even the coffee was amazing despite him not being much of a coffee guy. Thanks for the food, Sujiro, it was really delicious, Naruto made sure to tell him before the man smiled and took his plate and cup away. Turns out you do have manners after all. Now if you're serious about going to school, you had better leave now so you don't end up potentially late due to the TR. But before you go, can you turn the sign to open for me? Sujiro warned him, with Naruto nodding and giving him a thumbs up as he started towards the door. Got it, I'll do my best not to get lost, Naruto said before leaving, quickly turning the sign before heading off towards the Statio. Riding the Tokyo subways was seemingly worse than the rumors he had heard about before coming here, him and everyone else being jam-packed into the car like sardines, but then again he wasn't quite sure if this was due to the recent accident or not. Plus it was so damn confusing with all the line transfers and having to rush around to catch the train in time. As he finally arrived at Aoyama Ichome, he frowned as he left the station, noticing how it had quickly started raining, and quickly hurried over to a nearby store to hopefully wait for the rain to pass. I have no idea why I didn't pack an umbrella, it is spring after all, Naruto thought with a sigh before he pulled out his phone and opened his navigation app, only to quickly become worried that the weird red and black eye app was actually a virus, as the symbol quickly took over his entire screen. Damn it, if this thing is broken I'm screwed, as I really can't get a new one right now, he groaned to himself before the symbol finally went away just as someone else walked up to find shelter from the rain. He could tell, even with the person's hood being up, that it was a girl. She wore a Shujin uniform of a black blazer and skirt with a white hoodie zipped up under her blazer and a pair of red tights under her skirt. As she pulled off her hood he could see more of her, with her platinum blonde hair that was styled in two pigtails flowed out and her bright blue eyes looked out towards the rain. That was until she looked his way once, noticing him. Didn't pack an umbrella either? Naruto asked, getting a nod from her with a gentle smile. Spring rain, you can never plan for it, she said with a bit of a chuckle before they both looked back out towards the rain and noticed as a silver car slowed down and stopped across from them with the window rolling down. Good morning. Want me to give you a ride to school? A man with black unkempt hair, thick eyebrows, and the broadest square jaw that Naruto had ever seen asked the girl. Sure, thank you, the girl said, Naruto catching a bit of hesitation in her tone. Do you need a lift too? The man asked before Naruto waved him off. Thanks but no thanks, I need to learn the way there myself, he told the man as he watched the girl get into the car, frowning as he saw how sad she became before the window rolled up and the car drove off. Naruto grew a bit confused as he saw a guy his age run after the car a bit before stopping with a frown. Damn it, screw that pervy teacher, the guy muttered while he panted a bit, seemingly out of breath. The guy had short spiky blonde hair and dark brown eyes from what he could see of his side profile. He also wore a Shujin outfit, but instead of the white undershirt he wore a bright yellow shirt with a design on the front of it that he couldn't quite see, with his suspenders hanging down at his sides. Pervy teacher? Naruto asked with a raised brow, unaware of his phone in his pocket catching his voice and getting the guy to turn his way. What do you want? The guy asked before walking towards him a bit. You planning on ratting me out to Kamoshida? He asked with Naruto shaking his head. No, I don't even know who Kamoshida is, Naruto told him, confusing the guy as he looked at him like he wasn't sure what he had just said. In that car just now, it was Kamoshida, he does whatever the hell he wants. Who does he think he is, the king of a castle? Don't you agree? The guy asked, further confusing Naruto as he sighed. I have no idea man, I'm a second year that just transferred here. Today's my first day, Naruto told him, finally getting through to him. No wonder you don't know him, come on, we'd better hurry up or we'll be late, he grumbled before motioning him to follow, only for the both of them to stop and clutch their heads in unison as they both seemingly got a sudden head ache. Ugh, my head hurts, damn it. I want to go home, the guy grumbled again before they started walking towards the school, Naruto following alongside since he saw nothing wrong with it and slipped his phone into his pocket, given a personal guide was better than a map. This allowed him to be completely unaware of the eye icon reappearing on his phone as they headed down an alleyway. He was brought to a stop though as something felt off, looking behind him at the puddle he just stepped in and feeling something wasn't right before the guy he was following called OU. In confusion. And as he stepped out of the alleyway he too was utterly confused as, in front of him, was a massive castle with the air and clouds around it being various shades of purple. We didn't come the wrong way though. This should be right, the guy muttered, clearly confused and wondering what the hell was happening. A sentiment Naruto definitely agreed with as the words on the stone front gate around the castle read, Shujin Academy. What's going on here? The guy asked while Naruto shrugged. Honestly, I have no idea, best we can do is go and check it out. Naruto told him, still not sure what the hell all this was still. Between this, the velvet room, and that whole, time-freezing and fiery figure, thing when he first arrived. Things have been, odd, to say the least, ever since he arrived in Tokyo.